Hello and welcome. My name is Gail, and I'm going to take the next few minutes to walk you through a new data-driven tool called SeedLinked that helps to simplify searching, comparing, and evaluating seed varieties for specific growing conditions and market needs. So specifically, we'll take a look at how we addressed the grower's need to search and compare organic and equivalent varieties, as well as track and evaluate variety performance on farm, while demonstrating their compliance with organic seed search requirements, and then encouraging the use of new varieties at a lower risk because of the information and data that they're able to use to make those decisions. So here, starting off at the website, we're going to take a look at the app and walk through a few of the features that a grower can use to do this. So here in the Explore in SeedLinked, this is where anybody can search and compare, filter for traits, and make comparisons of seeds that are available at multiple suppliers, and then decide on what to grow for the year. Let's say I'm a grower that is looking for cucumbers, and I'd like to compare a couple of different cucumber varieties for my organic growing conditions and market. So here I could filter by treated, pelleted, in stock, or specific seed type, as well as days to maturity. I could also filter by specific disease issues, such as scab. There are a number of them as well that are also available, and then traits that are often more commonly searched by growers: overall yield, earliness, flavor, disease resistance, or appearance. So in this case, I will demonstrate a search for a cucumber variety that has at least a 3 or above rating in yield, disease resistance overall, and earliness. Now here I have not chosen to look for organic specific seeds, but I can search and filter for organic only. Here I'm seeing Marketmore 76, a pretty typical variety, perhaps one that I'm already growing, and it's got a 4.2 out of 5-star rating, which is pretty good. So I can take a look at the general description that I might find in a seed catalog, and then below I can see who's reviewed it, what those reviews are telling me in terms of each specific trait, and if there are reviews in my growing zone, I can also search for that. I get to see which sellers have this in organic and if it's in stock or not, as well as how much is available. I could choose to then purchase this seed through one of these sellers, or if, for instance, I was not finding this in stock or I wanted to compare it with some others, I can add it to a wish list to make a direct comparison. So I'll create a cucumber wish list and add that, and then I'll go back and say Tasty Jade is also looking pretty good, and maybe the Tasty Green as well. So we'll go here, add it to my wish list, and we'll add the Tasty Green to the wish list as well. All right. So now I want to take a look at my wish list and do a direct comparison. So that direct comparison here, click on compare and compare these 3 varieties. This gives me direct trait comparison. So I could do all comparisons, or I could look at just disease resistance, just flavor, vigor, yield, and make a decision based off of the specific trait that's important to me. Now, beyond that, I'm also able to track varieties, which means that I can decide to take these varieties, plant them, and then see which one does best for me in my growing conditions, not just what other growers are saying. So if I add this to a planting, I would create a new planting and then be able to start reviewing these varieties for me. For instance, I want to look at what does well in terms of overall disease resistance, yield, flavor, and earliness. And if I want to, I could invite somebody else on my farm to also help review this. And at that point, then I can finalize, publish it, and begin reviewing based off of the traits that I have specified. This, coupled with the search options, looking at multiple suppliers, the organic filter, the ability to find equivalent varieties, compare with direct trait comparison, and then track and gather data for what does best for me, will all help me to demonstrate compliance with the organic seed search requirements, and when I'm unable to find an organic equivalent, to really do some comparisons to see if it indeed is superior or not to what organic options are out there. Hope you've enjoyed this quick overview of SeedLinked, and look forward to talking to you more about it at the listening session. Thank you.